The Clockmaker's Curse, a tale beyond time. Once upon a time, in a forgotten valley, wrapped in mist and memory, there was a town where no one aged, no one hurried, and every clock ticked in a perfect harmony. This was Windmere, a place where time stood still. No one in Windmere questioned it. To them, the sun always rose the same time, the bells rang every hour without fail. Each birthday felt familiar. But hidden beneath this perfection was a secret sealed away in the tallest, most ancient building of the town, the clock tower of Windmere. For 100 years, no one had entered it, and no one dared to try. Kael was 12, and unlike anyone else in Windmere, clocks hated him. Truly, they stopped ticking when he entered a room. Watches spun backwards. Alarms never rang. Even the great bell tower skipped a chime when he walked past. He didn't know why. He often asked his mother, "Why am I like this?" But she would smile softly and say, "You're just a little out of step, my dear. That's not always a bad thing." But Kael felt like a mistake. The townspeople whispered, calling him the glitch. He kept to himself until one stormy night changed everything. Lightning split the sky, and a gust of wind burst open the attic window. Something fell from the rafters, a glowing brass key shaped like a gear. It pulsed warmly in Kael's hand. Each on its side were strange, swirling words. "Return me to the tower. Restore what was stolen." The forbidden clock tower. Kael waited for midnight. He wrapped his scarf tightly and tiptoed through silent streets, the glow of the key guiding him. The town slept as always. The tower's door groaned open. Inside, it was dark, dusty, and cold. But something buzzed, an invisible hum that filled the air. At the center stood a massive, handless grandfather clock. Kael approached, and the key in his pocket burned brighter. There, a tiny keyhole hidden beneath a carved moon. Kael placed the key inside. Click! The entire tower shuddered. Gears creaked. The walls sighed. And then a ghostly figure materialized. A man with clock hands for eyes and drops made of swirling time. "I am Ellen," the figure said, voice echoing like distant chimes. "I am the last clockmaker." Kael stepped back, heart pounding. "You have returned the key," Alan said, "and so your choice begins." Alan told him the truth. Long ago, Windmere was on the edge of war. To save it, the clockmaker cast a forbidden spell. He froze time. No pain, no death, but no change. The people forgot. Time stood still for 100 years. "But such magic comes with a price," Alan said. "Only a child born outside of time unlocked the spell, one whose heart beat to its own rhythm. You, Kael, are that child." Kael trembled. "So, I'm not broken?" "You are the key," Alan said. "But breaking the spell means waking the town. They'll age. They'll remember. They'll feel pain again." Kael's heart ached. Could he really do that? Could he risk hurting them, his mother, his friends, just to give them their time back? Kael wandered the tower, lost in thought. The top chamber held a golden gear locked behind a riddle. To move ahead, one must let go. What do you leave behind to grow? He thought of fear, of never belonging, of being afraid to speak, to ask, to step forward. Then, with a steady breath, he said aloud, Fear. The chamber lit up. The final gear began to turn. The tower roared to life. Outside, stars jolted into new constellations. Leaves fell and regrew. The morning sun blinked as if waking from a dream. The spell was broken. People of Windmere stood. The baker's bread had grown. Children had outgrown their clothes overnight. Grandparents suddenly wept at memories they thought were dreams. But time, true time, had returned. Kael ran home. His mother gasped. "You are glowing," she whispered. "You brought it all back." And he cried in her arms. For the first time in his life, the town clock tower struck 12 chimes. No skips, no pauses. The bell had found its timekeeper. Kael became the new guardian of the clock tower. But unlike Ellen, he never frozen time. Instead, he would it gently, repeating each tick, each moment, each story. And every year, on the night when time returned, Windmere gathered around the tower to listen. The bells would ring, the stars would dance, and they would tell the tale of the boy who was once a glitch but became the heartbeat of time. So, friends, what do you think about the story? Let me know in the comments below. And I will be back with a new story soon.